What's up, everybody? This is the first live venture. Hopefully, waiting on for people to show up, and we can get this discussion going. Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, well, Connor, how you doing, buddy? I hope this is working out pretty well. Is the signal coming in good? Let me know. Am I coming in 5 by 5? Okay, great. So, as you do great work, by the way. Let me just get that out of the way. The way you cut and edit, I don't know if you're doing the editing, somebody's helping you, whoever, whatever, doing great job. I totally love the cut scenes. Blows away some of the scenes that I do, uh, and then turn around to see it been applied in a much better way. Sometimes I just like doing the scenes, but the editing part, I mean, I've got a freaking ton of programs here that I could get use of. And I'm a computer nerd by trade, you know. Oh, what happened? You fell off? Crikey. I lost the guy. It doesn't show that you're on here. That's weird. It doesn't show any viewers on there, but I see you're texting. That's kind of interesting. How's that work? Oh, really? Okay. Well, anyway, so I wasn't just talking to nobody at that moment. Okay, good, good, good. But yeah, like I was saying, your edits are great. The ideas of the stories from the John Walker points are, just like what we've been talking about and you've been doing with the multiverse thing. Um, our characters have to uh, overcome great odds and things like that. And at the end of the day, uh, that big Avengers, the team up, the rally, it's great storytelling and stuff like that. There was some things I wanted to explain because it's hard to type on my phone. Um, the swipe is a little messed up because it's got a crack in my screen. But anyway, so just wanted to point out a few things. It's like some of the ways that doing the cutscenes so that you uh, then are taken over by your video and stuff like that. Get a little more. We need to get a little more specific. I do like the way that Ultron comes in from the side, and I was able to get that lighting effect and me thrown down into the scene. That was pretty cool. That lens pretty cool for your side over there. Uh, let's see. And I mentioned before about creating a portal-like thing. So something that we could both use, like some type of effect or whatever, that we continuously reuse, so that it's consistent with it in all the videos. So like you see me doing the portal jump to come to there. You should have the same thing happen on your end that will show the same portal and all that kind of stuff. Let's see what he's saying. Ah. Hard to see the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we do have over 800 characters to choose from, for sure. Uh, you know, we seem to latch on to a certain few that seem to be well loved and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I like the characters that I do. I mean, initially, I've been an Iron Man fan. Now, I started out in 2012, back then when the first Iron Man came out. Just came on with the idea. I was like, we could build those types of things. And so, from then on, I dabbled in it. I kept on going. And then one day somebody said, hey, why don't you go cosplay? Go out there and do that. Those are great stuff. I never even used my Iron Man stuff. I ended up turning it into the Captain America persona. And that's what I went out and did. So I'm now coming back around to that. After all this time, I've fleshed it out. I've done it. It's been cool. So I look forward to doing a interesting differentiation of like character. What I said, the Civil Warrior. Okay, if you're not familiar with him, he is the character He's Captain America, but basically what he did was, um, in the multiverse, in his universe, he basically killed Tony Stark. He killed Iron Man in that universe, and it was through the events of Civil War, and in that universe, that Civil War ended up with Iron Man being killed by Captain America, and through that whole bit, Cap was really upset that that all played out, and so to honor him, so he basically used his tech to create a really beefed up version of an Iron Man suit, but laid out to be like Captain America. He's got a full face shield and everything like that. Yeah, I've got a couple pictures of it. He has the arc reactor in the shield. I was thinking of taking my original John Walker. Well, it was a Captain America shield, but people seem to feel like that is a John Walker shield. Um, I was just thinking I got to replace the star in the center because it's a little crumpled. So what I figured I'll do is I go ahead and create the arc reactor bit to put in there with the LEDs and light it up and everything to for that character. So that should be cool. Matter of fact, give me a second. So basically, this is the shield that started the whole bit. This is the Captain America's 1.0, been rebuilt 3 times. Volume? Oh, well, okay. Can you hear me? Oh, anyways, so this is the original shield. All steel, stainless. Uh, Pretty much looks the same on the back side. It's been bolted together. You'll see that similar into the Red Guardian shield. There's certain things like the epoxies and stuff like that, and if you're going to be, I don't say violent or whatever, but very active with your shield, um, the epoxies don't sometimes just don't hold enough. So that's the reason why I designed it like this. This being the stainless steel, sheet steel, aluminum, comes in with at around almost 12 pounds. This is a heavy duty one. More of a melee weapon than anything else. So, you know, as opposed to the newer one, quite literally, this is heavy. And of course, this bad boy. I just got done refinishing it again. That's why you can see some of the looks of it. The star has to be redone. You know, I had to do a little bit of work. You have to do some epoxying on these brackets here. So like on yours, where yours is, you said it was plastic, but the aesthetics of it looks spot on. So like these would be, these are all, of course, it's aluminum, but this guy here does a great job at flying. I mean, being thrown, yeeted, or however you want to put the word for it. So we talked about the Tesseract, okay? So this being, oh, let me see, the lighting isn't no good here for that. It's not square or a block, but we figured for the multiverse thing, the Tesseract could be a different shape, okay? Right, right. So this would be it's a different shape, and it'll go with the storytelling, as far as that's concerned. That's its own power pack. It's a pretty cool little deal. Oh yeah. So, I also had these, so I thought I could probably use them in the clips. Right, right, exactly, exactly. It's what he did with it. I have 2 of these. Of course, we know this is the Mark 85. This is the Infinity Gauntlet, Tony Stark's Infinity Gauntlet. Then I have the other one. There you go. And this, of course, is Ultron's. They're ceramic. Yeah, they used to light up, but I left the batteries turned on, and the stones, they, you know, the batteries have died, and they take them little watch batteries, and I haven't gotten any new ones. But interestingly enough, I'm missing a stone out of this one, so it can reflect missing the space stone, probably. So those are very cool concepts and stories that you've come up with. And I look to do some more video clips here soon, so that you can get to work adding them. The temperature has been crazy out here, so I've been out in the trails setting up the whole. Right, right, right. Right, he wants to use that as the power source. I could see where he's coming from on that. As far as it's like, just to show some of the tech, well, say tech. His eyes do light up. I have a camera system that's supposed to go onto the backside. I just took it out, and that's what this holes are here for. So there'll be a camera there, and it records. So I'm going to use this to video, as a matter of fact, as part of the other film, of the filming with the GoPro camera. I use my other phone that I have that's got a pretty good camera deal on there. So then with the combinations, we get all the different angles and stuff for the clips that you've seen. And this ought to be really cool to go with the Ultron mask as well. So the batteries died out, but here's the Ultron mask. He has a voice changer in there where you can speak into it and it makes that sound. A little modular. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it still works. Hello? Oh, maybe not. Hello? Battery's dead. But the eyes do light up. Like I said, those batteries died as well, so they're rechargeable, so that is not a problem. So, let's see then. I covered the clips? Yeah. Oh yeah, indeed. So basically, I think I got everything covered that I was thinking to cover. Oh, an explanation. So this upcoming video clip that I'm doing, it was supposed to be for the 300 subscriber mark. Not quite there, about 20 some away from that. That'd be great if had some random individual on here that it hasn't subscribed. Be sure to do the so and hit the like button as far as that's concerned. I get the pyrotechnics, got some Roman candles I gathered from a friend of mine who likes to help blow me up, so to speak. You've seen that in some of my original video clips that I had from the past. So we're basically going to stage it up. The whole scene is going to be where I'm trying to get to the Tesseract, so to speak, before Ultron does, and I find out that he's there, and there's a little confrontation and stuff. And we've got a bunch of Roman candles, and we're going to use them to fire, at off screen, basically. And then we're going to use some more Roman candles to fire back at me. I'm going to use the shields to block it. And really, pyrotechnics really looks cool. A few small explosions that are going to take place in the spot we're going to have to designate as the area where the Tesseract's going to open the portal, and then I do this little dive through, and the two side pieces will just go, explode upwards, and it should be pretty dramatic. It should look pretty cool. But that would be the idea of the John Walker character escaping through the portal to get to the multiverse to your side of the pond over there. So that's what I got worked out for right now, and that should go complement well with yours. I do look forward to your unboxing video. I think that's going to be really cool to see your reaction to that. Yeah. So, like, although they weren't really fleshed out as far as the layout of what I was doing in the previous ones, but technically he was dropped in the middle of nowhere. He was whisked out of somewhere, and so he spent his time running around trying to find things. He finds the run-down version of the Stark facility, and that's where he gets a hold of Tesseract, and he finds that all these other gadgets and stuff are there, and then of course, as far as the storyline is concerned, then that's when certain things get turned on, and it brings, of course, the attention of how do we say it? Multiversal Infinity Ultron finds out, and basically that's who's going to end up trying to go around chasing everybody to try to get a hold of those things to destroy the multiverse. Uh, so what do you think, buddy? I got to get some coffee. John Walker still drinks coffee. Might have some super soldier serum, but yeah. Right on. That sounds good. That sounds good. The Taskmaster Shield is on its way of being built, and I want to see what I can do as far as creating an altered version of that character too, um, and be able to do some things with that. But what'll be cool though is that with the different characters, we'll have different outfits and stuff like that. So some of these scenes are going to have to, okay, I got to do this one part, and then got to go change into the other costume, and then get into that setup, do the other parts of the scenes and stuff like that, and then basically go from there. To be honest, they've never been live before. This is really cool. You had to have a minimum or something like that, but I didn't know what the minimum was to be able to go live. But apparently we can. You did, I did. I'm doing it now. Right. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Um, and it's kind of interesting. You have to, well, with the imagination that we all have, we do. We can envision some of the things that we could play out and stuff like that. So that helps. That helps, with the creativity aspects of it and all that. Um, right, right, indeed, indeed. Hmm. So, I've repainted that shield a couple times because I go out and completely destroy it. Well, get scratched up and stuff. But believe it or not, that aluminum buffs out, and I repaint it just so I can go shoot something at it or go toss it off into the woods somewhere. But I like doing it. It's great. It's a nice workout. Yeah, yeah. Uh, since I've gotten it, it's been repainted 3 times this year. Good fun though, right? Yeah, indeed. I totally love the fact that your dad does this too. That's pretty cool. The Red Guardian shield is going to be complimentary. You know, with him having the helmet, he's going to look pretty spiffy, ain't he? I look forward to that. That's going to be good. Yeah, he of course needs to get a shirt of some sort, right? They're so easy to get. What I did was like in my original suit design, I had gotten one of these shirts, but this has been fleshed out now. I've got the leather bits on here now, but there'll be some padding on there. But I've noticed that I don't really need to these days. Keep in shape. But the original one, I took the same thing, and then I started putting padding behind it. Took this star here, and then I did a ceramic bit on there. Oh yeah, yeah. Tell you what, check out Etsy, Etsy.com or whatever. That's actually a good place for. That's where I got my custom made shield from. There was a maker there, just like I do. Yeah, but that's definitely a good spot to find some good stuff. And oh, actually, where I've gotten this shirt from, it's called I Am Superhero. I think that's what it's called. I Am Superhero.com. That's where I got this shirt and the original shirt that I turned into the suit piece. They have very stunning shirts, $20, somewhere thereabouts. They're not bad on the price either. Worth getting for low budget, and where you take it and turn around and beef them up and make them look really nice. And now I went to further talk about. Yeah, definitely do that. That you'll find some good deals there, might be within your budget. Uh, Dang it. Oh, so I mentioned before, your shield harness doesn't have the 2 buckles the 2 straps that come over top, and then you have the other straps that come underneath. So the part where they made up, they're just left long because wasn't sure on sizing and stuff like that for you to be able to just put that buckle on there. So you're going to get you a couple buckles, throw it on there, and fit it to yourself. And it has the hook piece that's on the back of the plate. Okay. I'll show you mine. So here's my strap design. I added extra bits on the bottom side, on the sides. So this basically goes down your sides, and then the belt loop goes in there. And then basically what happens is the shield harness likes to slide back behind you and drag down because of the weight. Well, technically the 12-pounder would tries to rip my neck off because it just, you know, leaned back. But the 5.5 pound aluminum one is just fine. It's well, and some of the other ones, the Red Guardian Shield as well wore nicely. Now what I did on, like I said on yours, I have a little bracket here. It's just a little piece of metal sticking out. You see that? And basically when you go over your back, you can let it go, and boom, drops off and hooks onto right here. Does the job. You can embed some magnets if you want to, but if the metal, it's already a high carbon plate, so it could stick to your yeah. So the metal plate itself will stick to the magnet. And if anything, if you want to figure out where in the curve of the shield towards the upper half, you can get you some stronger neodymium, those permanent magnets. You get you one and you place it probably strategically right there, so that when you go over and you drop it down, not only will it hook, you'll hear the audible click as the magnet grabs it. And that should be great for keeping it from sliding around and stuff like that. But with this one, what I did was, which was really interesting, I had found two belts. Okay, they were identical leather belts. And the really cool thing is the buckle itself has a feature on it. Well, you pop them open, it has a secret compartment in there, on both of them. And it has a chip in there. Apparently, these fancy belts that I got over at the Goodwill store had a location tracker. You use an iPhone, I think is what it was. I don't have an iPhone, so. But anyways, you could take these out, like, and then place it into something that you want to track. I've got two of them on here. Got to figure out how to get them to work. They're just basically like just a little coin. Oh, you slip it out of there. It has a little bracket inside of there, and they just clip shut, and they're there for whenever you need them. The Red Guardian Shield, when I took it apart and basically rebuilt it, by the way, you're getting a version 2.0 from when you originally saw it. I wasn't satisfied with certain elements of it, and the color scheme needed to be buffed up. So when I had it off, I turned the star upside down, I autographed it and everything, but I also had another chip, a third one. It's called Dsicussion. So obviously it's something to do with Apple. So like I said, if you can figure it out, you might be able to use it. It's also another type of tracking chip, and it's in the center of the shield. So like if you were able to figure out how to get it to recognize it or something like that through your phone app, remember it's called Dsicussion. That was what's printed on that chip, and it's basically, like I said, it's on the back side of the Red Guardian Shield star. It's permanently fixed into it. And if it doesn't work, it's just there, and it's aesthetic, you know, that it has a tracking device. Yes. Well, can't think of anything else at the moment, but I thought that this would be a good catch-up, so we know where we stand on things and stuff like that. We've got it pretty well worked out on the story deal. Yeah. I think we did. Yeah. That's very awesome. Kind of in a weird way of going back and forth and communicating, you know. Classical, we could use Gmail or something like that. Would be more standard or whatever, but like this is okay. Right. So basically, that's what we got on my end to put together, and look forward to doing some more work with you as far as the collaboration. We're set for the next year. You know what I mean? We got that going. And of course, there's going to be some clearly improved things that I've got going on in here. I got a lot of time during the winter time because I'm a chef at one of the frat houses up at the college, I cook for 35 boys, and they're gone for the Christmas break, and basically I'm off work till January 24th. So I got a lot of time to do some things. You know what I mean? So I build this, make that. I don't know. Keep you from getting cabin fever out here. That's for sure. Uh, Although I do have my little companion dude. Where's he at? His name is Dumber. Well, if you remember, Tony Stark's pet robot is Dummy, which is kind of ironic, isn't it? Here, kitty, where you at? Oh, you were right there the whole time? Oh, shit. Here's my buddy Dumber. Yeah. He's the guy that likes to touch everything that I'm working on. Every now and then tries to get a hold of that freaking soldering iron whenever I leave it down, and he sits there and tries to bat it off the table like, yeah, he doesn't like that. He doesn't approve of this, so he's pushing stuff off or basically standing in front of me. Like right now, he has to, just to see everything. So, wave to the gang. He's all right. Okay, you can have the chair. All right, you have the chair. You be good. All right. So, look forward to talking to you again. Maybe we could do some, oh, it's so lazy, huh? Oh, he'll sit on anything. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I get woke up early in the morning by him sitting on my chest, looking at looking at me in the face, wondering, "Hey, buddy, you getting up today?" At 6 a.m., you know, mind you. All right, buddy. All right, so be sure to like and subscribe. Good talking to you. We'll do something again here soon. I need to catch up on your little clips. I think didn't you just post a couple clips? I haven't been able to get on there yet to take a look at. Whew. Okay. Right on, right on. Oh no, I didn't know if there's anybody else on there. I know you're subscribed. Shoot. Thing goes off all the time whenever you do something. I'm like, yeah, my boy's doing something over there. All right, all right. I haven't done anything in a while because I've been planning for that one little video clip with the explosions and stuff like that. So, indeed, we can do this all day. I know I can. As long as I've been doing this kind of stuff and it's still fresh, I can't see getting bored with it. There's just so many different things that can be done. The hobbies are great, you know. One of the greatest forms of compliment is through imitation. So that we're definitely complimenting the whole bit. Marvel's great, that's for sure. But all right, so got to get on with my day. I look forward to talking to you again.